Good morning, everyone. This is our presentation. I am Cleo and Karen, the first reporting of looking at the Filipino past. The objective this topic are argue the reason why Jose Rizal decided to alternate Antonio Morga's work sa Jesus de las Islas Filipinas, relate how Rizal annotation conform with overall aims of the propaganda movement and create their own annotation of a sample text. Looking at the Filipino past, during the Spanish colonial period, many of the early histories depicted the Filipinos in negative terms and often contained biases against the colonized people. Philippines history was primarily written by the Spaniard. Early historian talks note of the native appearance and way of life. Jose Rizal annotation of Antonio Morga's work sa Jesus de las Islas Filipinas was an attempt to redress this biased view of the Filipinos. Although Rizal annotation largely disregarded, his work has been created as the Philippines history to be written from the viewpoint of a Filipino. Antonio Morga was a Spanish administrator who served in the Philippines in the late 16th century. He served the lieutenant government of the Philippines in 1593, the second most powerful position in the colony of the Philippines in 1593. Born in Cebu in 1559 and started working for the government in 1580. Nagsugod siya sa government is 39 pa ang edad. Antonio Morga is a judge of Audiencia in 1590. Audiencia is the royal audiencia of the Royal Court of Justice in the Spain and its colonies. Also, he was a president of Audiencia in 1615 in Mexico. He was later investigated for corruption and was found guilty. Antonio Morgas died in 1636 before being sent to the gallows. Sucesos de las Islas Filipinos, published in 1609 in Mexico, consisted of each chapter. The first 7 chapter was about the governor or general of the Philippines from time Miguel Lopez de Legazpi in 1565 to Pedro Acuna in 1606. The last chapter titled An Account of the Philippines Islands provided ample description of early Filipinos upon the arrival of the Spaniard in the 16th century. Rizal found a copy of it British Museum in late 1889 and copied it by hand. He annotated it for the intention of creating a critical work on the history of the Philippines. Antonio Rigodor Rizal helped the work to publish ended up with no publisher when his annotations were done. By September 1889, decided to publish the annotation himself in Gardner Hermanos, a printing press based on Paris. Rizal's choice of annotating Morga's work, all other early chronicles written by Spaniards is not coincidental. Historian Ambet Ocampo provide 5 reasons behind Rizal's choice. And the next reporter is IC Langam. And that's all my part of report. Thank you.
Rizal's intent was not only to prove or to provide the Filipino people their early history, a pre-Spanish history, but to present to them their own authentic culture and identity. The Morga annotations provided the seeds of the idea of how the Filipinos should view themselves amidst a growing nationalism that eventually led to the formation of a nation. Rizal felt Morga to be more objective than the religious writers whose accounts included many miracle stories. Morga, compared to religious chroniclers, was more sympathetic to the Indios. And finally, Morga was not only an eyewitness but a major actor in the events he narrates by publishing his book version of the Morga Sucesos de las Islas Filipinas, Events of the Philippine Islands, originally published in 1609. And there are still reasons behind Rizal's choices. The fact that Morga's work in his original Spanish edition was rare. Unlike the early Spanish chronicles written by ecclesiastic Morga, a minister, and therefore provided a secular view of historical events during the early Spanish period.